Alright, so this is going to be round 2, seeing just how fast Korvald is, seeing if he's fast enough for Ostruzna. So far he's not, but he is powerful enough for Prague, even though the initial presentation I just did shows that maybe he's not. He is resilient though, because of all the graveyard stuff. He is resilient, as long as somebody doesn't exile my damn graveyard. What I'm going to do is take out Fleshbag Marauder for Arachnogenesis. Fleshbag Marauder comes into play, everybody sacrifices a creature. They're going to sacrifice the worst creature possible. I'm going to sacrifice the Fleshbag Marauder, and since I can't do it multiple times a turn very much, let's say I have Mikacian Hollowed Out. If I have Mikacian Hollowed Out, he comes into play, sacrifice, bring him back because he has a dying at the end of the turn, everybody sacrifices something else again. Maybe I'll get something that I want to kill, probably not. If Korvald is in play, I'm just forcing people to sacrifice creatures. So I don't think he's what I want. I need more token generation, so I'm going to put in Arachnogenesis. So this is a fog with token generation attached to it. And I think that's going to be more of what the deck wants. I'm not sure. This is still the testing phases. The deck is pretty much done. The deck is done. I like the way it works. I like where it is. I just need to fine tune it. There's probably 2 or 3 cards that I can change to have it running on all cylinders. Nekazar is in the same position. Nekazar is in a position where... damn it. Jesus Christ. Like I was saying, Nekazar is in the same position where he needs some cards. He needs a few cards changed, but Nekazar, it's a lot more that needs to be changed. I wonder if I should edit that out or just show you people how clumsy I am. I mean, at the pub, a couple weeks in a row, I just kept losing my grip on my cards, getting distracted and dropping them on the manky pub floor. Good thing they're double sleeved. So anyway, let's get this state. Will you stand up, you son of a bitch? There you go. You can't see him. There you go, now you can see him. Alright, so let's hurry up and get this over with before I drop something else on the floor. Good thing I'm home, the floor's not that dirty. Alright, what have I got? Ooh, I have a good start. I don't need Timeless Witness right now, so I'll put her back. Grave Titan! There's my token generator. That's pretty damn good. Burgeoning, first turn, is better than Soul Ring if you have extra lands in your hand. If you only have 2 or 3 lands in your hand, yeah, it's okay. Of course, Burgeoning is here because Korvald. So I've got Grave Titan, I've got Swamp, Woodland Cemetery, High Market, Burgeoning, Mountain, and Forest. I will draw for my turn. I will draw, Dawn to the Oak. Forest, Burgeoning, let's say I'm playing against 3 of the lads, which is usually the case. So I will untap. Well, if I'm playing against 3 of the lads, they're all going to play a land on their turns. All of them, but that's first turn. So I would start with 5 lands, 4 lands on turn 2. That's a fantastic. I don't think I'll ever get that in a real game, but it's nice now. Draw for my turn, Mikacian Hollowed. I do not have enough black to play him. Let's sort out my lands better. Excuse me. Now I could run out Korvald, but I don't want to be sacrificed. Well, it says permanent. And I probably don't need the Burgeoning right now, do I? It's done its job. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Run up Korvald. Sacrifice Burgeoning. My pretty Kamigawa Burgeoning. Korvald is in play. He's now a 5/5. Draw a card. Ooh. Okay. So this is looking a hell of a lot better. And all I did was replace Fleshbag Marauder. So maybe the deck just didn't want him. The deck's like, I'm gonna not cooperate until you get rid of that fucking Fleshbag Marauder. Capiche? Capiche. So, draw for my turn. Wooded Foothills. Okay, play the Foothills, sacrifice it. He gets another counter. He's now a 6/6. I will draw a card. Yeah. And then I will do the search. I will search for a dual land. Let's, I don't have Badlands. I have Bayou and I have Taiga. I don't have Badlands because the deck is so green-black heavy. I don't have the green, the red-black bridge. I need black for Mikaeus. I think I want to run him out next. So let me get my Overgrown Tomb. Where is my Overgrown Tomb? It's near the top, isn't it? Overgrown Tomb. Okay, so it's near the bottom, and I wasn't looking for it, so I passed it, obviously. That's probably what happened. There it is, Overgrown Tomb. Overgrown Tomb comes down untapped. I lose 2 life. Korvald is a 6/6 because of the Burgeoning sacrifice and the Wooded Foothill sacrifice. I don't want... Actually, Mikaeus is the wrong play. And this is only like turn 4 because of Burgeoning. This is only about turn 4. So if somebody had an artifact that I need to blow up, I can do that, get a bunch of tokens. That's probably just mana rocks at this point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Grave Titan. Push this back. Okay, so I've got the Grave Titan down. I've got 2 2/2 zombies. So I can attack with Korvald. He'll be a 7/7. He'll be a 7/7 on turn 4. Probably nobody has anything in the air to block him. If they do, it's something small, so I can choose whether to try to force somebody to block with a small creature or smash into somebody for 7. He's now a 3-hit commander, and he's only going to get bigger from there. So I still have 1 zombie. I draw for Korvald. I get Glissa the Traitor. That's not bad. I am out of mana, so I will start my next turn. Well, draw. Okay, so Sylvan Ranger. Dawn Treader Elk, Mikaeus Hollowed. Let's run out the big guy. So Mikaeus comes down. Korvald is now at 8/8 because he's non-human and he has Undying. Grave Titan is a 7/7 Death Toucher. And the zombie I still have is a 3/3 Death Toucher. Okay, so everybody attacks that can. Korvald will eat one of the new zombies, so the zombie I had previously, the 3/3, he's attacking. So draw, and I have 2 more zombies. Okay, Hellkite Tyrant, that's cool, that's good, I like it. I love it, I want more of it. So I untap. Draw for my turn. Okay, Stomping Ground. Not bad at all. Let's switch these around so it fits the color scheme. I don't need to play Stomping Ground now, so I'm not going to. What do I want to attack with, and what do I want to do? So let's do this. We'll play Sylvan Ranger. Go find a basic land. I don't have enough red. I need more red. Okay. That comes into play from my hand. Could have just played the Stomping Ground, but I'll play the Mountain instead. And now... Oh, this is going to be fun. So I've got 2 2/2 3/3 zombies. I have a 7/7 Death Touching Grave Titan. I've got like an 8/8 Korvald. I've got a 5/5 Micaeus. And this is about turn 6. I'm in pretty good position. I'm not unhappy at all. I'm going to leave mana open rather than to cast anything else. See what I draw from Korvald. So, combat. Korvald attacks, Grave Titan attacks, the 2 zombies attack. Micaeus attacks because he's intimidating. I will sacrifice Sylvan Ranger to Korvald. Because of Micaeus, she's not human. She comes back as a 2/2. I go find a basic land, put it in my hand. I just grab the first one I see. And I can stack the triggers in any order because all this happens at once. I can stack the draw and the search triggers as I want. Is Undying at the... This is... Okay. This is what I get for playing with an effect that I don't play with very often. Undying, I don't play with it very often. It doesn't have reminder text, and it probably happens at the end of the turn, doesn't it? It probably, I think it does. I think it's at the end of the turn she comes back. So she's not there. I shouldn't have drawn this, search for this land. I shouldn't have searched for it because she's not in play. It's the Korvald trigger. So I would just draw for Korvald. There's my board wipe. Havoc Demon. 7 for a 5/5 flying demon. When he dies, all creatures get -5/-5 until end turn. Okay, so I screwed that up. I'll read the rules later and make sure that I am reading it correctly, and I'm pretty sure I am. That Undying is at the end of the turn. So anyway, my opponents take their turns. Somebody's getting hammered because of all these big nasty creatures I have. She would come back at the end of my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would have had to discard a card when she came into play and I searched for a land. Okay, so draw. Corpse Dance. 5. I have no creatures in my graveyard, but I can pretty easily put one there. Of course, it would just be the Sylvan Ranger as Micaeus. He gives all the other creatures Undying. So if I sacrifice him to Korvald, they're going to come back because of Undying, and they will not be in the graveyard to Corpse Dance them. But anyway, she's back. She's a 3/3 because she's not human, and she has the Undying token. He's 5/5, 6/6. I've got now, he's attacked twice. I've got a 6. Well, I've got 6 3/3s. Wow. Holy shit, this deck is pretty fucking cool. Alright, so combat. He attacks, Grave Titan attacks. Attack with a bunch of... Maybe leave some zombies for blockers, maybe not. But he creates 2 more zombies, so I automatically have blockers. Sacrifice her to Korvald. Draw for my turn. And I get a token generator. Okay, so that's it. That's a pretty good test. That's 13 minutes in. I'm in a good position. Decent hand. I don't have any sacrifice outlet except Korvald. I don't have any token generator on board except Grave Titan, but I've got the Deranged Hermit. But I don't have any way of doing any kind of mass sacrifice. I could play Tormod Script and sacrifice it. Now, let's say I play Tormod Script and sacrifice, so I get him. Alright, but anyway, this is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with Korvald. He's not fast enough for Ostruzna, though. Getting that burgeoning turn 1 and doing what I did, that's 1 game in 100, 1 game in 1,000. I cannot rely on that. I cannot expect that. That was a surprise. So there we are with Korvald.